Finally, after a long time, we got to know the real identity of Jordan and Claire, but how many of you remember Jordan's sister, Eve Howard? I bet some of you have forgotten about her too. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
This week on Young and the Restless, Claire Grace and Aunt Jordan, who have been wreaking havoc in the Newmans' life, finally showed their real identity. It was revealed that Jordan was actually Eve Howard's sister, and she is out for revenge over how the Newmans treated Eve. Now, just like Victor and Nikki, even we need to jog our memory a little, cause it's been a long time since we heard that name. So who is Eve? Where did she come from? Let's see. To know Eve, we have to turn back in time to 1981, when she first appeared in Genoa City. Eve was played by the fantastic actress, Margaret Manson. Her first stint ended in 1983, but she made a comeback in 1993 and yet again in 2023, her name is still popping up. So, back in the day, Eve was Victor Newman's right-hand woman at Newman Enterprises. But things got spicy when they had a steamy one-night stand. But then suddenly Eve vanished from town, only to come back a year later, working for Stuart Brooks. She was obviously not going to let Victor and his wife of that time, Julia Newman, be all happy together, as she wanted the man for herself, so she stirred the pot by warning Julia about reclaiming her man. She also told Julia and Victor that she had a child and Victor was the baby daddy. Julia, heartbroken, got so rattled that she hooked up with Michael Scott. Victor eventually agreed to claim Eve's son, Charles, who was later named Cole Howard, as his own as long as she disappeared to work for another of his companies far, far away. Classic Victor ultimatum. But Eve wasn't done. She bounced back to Genoa City, scheming and plotting. She even tried to snatch Victor's fortune by slowly poisoning him. But Victor, being the smart and unfazed guy he is, tricked her into confessing by faking his own death on their wedding day. Things got even crazier when Eve tried to stab him at his wedding to Nikki Reed. Basically, Eve was like really obsessed over him. Eventually, she failed and ended up in a mental hospital where she belonged. Fast forward to 1993, and Eve's back, seemingly reformed. She reminded Victor about their son, Cole, who initially got a cold shoulder from his pops. But, surprise, Cole and Victoria Newman fell in love. And when Cole wrote to his mom about him falling head over heels for Victoria, Eve, not thrilled about this, rushed home to intervene. Tragedy struck when she fell into a coma and, sadly, died. Cole and Victoria eloped, but luckily, Victor saved the day by revealing they weren't siblings. In fact, Cole's real daddy turned out to be the psycho, Rick Deros, the guy who once tried to kill Nikki when she was pregnant with Victoria. Years rolled on, and Cole and Victoria named their baby Eve after the late mama. But, sadly, the baby didn't make it. Or did she? In a shocking turn of events this week, it was revealed that Cole and Victoria's daughter, now going by Claire Grace, was alive and kicking. And it was Eve's sister, Jordan Howard, who swapped the baby at the hospital with a dead one. Why? Well, because she's on a mission to settle the score with the Newmans for their bad behaviors. Even after Eve is dead, she is still haunting the Newmans through her sister. Just another crazy sister in town, I guess. How many of you remember Eve? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.